really proud of our guys. Strong effort tonight. You came out and dominated a team that we should dominate. Got a lot of respect for Coach Mack. Their kids played hard. Really, their story tonight was controlling the line of scrimmages, and really pleased with our special teams play. Thought Daz blocked a punt. He's phenomenal. He's really just a special teams demon, man. He does a great job on special teams for us. I think our special teams has steadily gotten better and better and better, and it needs to be, because we're fixing to face the best in the league this week on special teams. Tony Lachino was phenomenal. I think we had over 10 TFLs and 8 sacks, something like that. So we got after the quarterback pretty good. Got a little sloppy, with a 3-score lead and made some silly errors. But other than that, really proud of our guys, really proud of the effort, and ready to move on to the next one.
Coach, you mentioned Antonio. He may be not playing in the most ideally suited role for him as far as projecting to the next level, or maybe you might disagree with that. But just can you talk about where he's at as far as his evolution?
I think that, he's coming off the edge most of the time, so I think it's something he does pretty well, and we've adapted what we're doing to what he does well. So, I think he's played really well. He played really well last week, and then I thought tonight was his best game of his career since he's been here. So, a lot of productivity and a lot of production. So, anytime you can have that kind of production, then he's in the right spot. So,
Todd, you guys reached the midpoint of the season at 4-2, 2-1 in the Pac-12. You may not have taken the route everyone thought, but just how would you assess your first half?
Oh, well, we're right where we need to be. I mean, it's just like anything. I mean, you got to win a lot of close football games. We're 6 games into this thing, and we got 6 left. And if we can win all 6 of them, then that's exactly where you want to be. We control our own destiny, and nothing matters except I like our sign over there, the 1-0. That's basically the deal. But no, I'm really proud of our guys and where we're at. I think we've got a whole bunch of winners out there that we've gotten better every week, and this week is it's just like every big game in the Pac-12. Man, we get to go on the road and play a top 5 team in the country. So we're excited about that, and we're exactly where we need to be. I don't know. If I could change it, I'd add 2 wins to it, but you don't get to do that. But I think the challenges that you go through make you stronger, and I think we got a really strong team. Hopefully we've got. I'm not sure. I haven't got any idea where we are. Hopefully we have all of our guys. We don't lose anybody to injury. I think we're okay from what they preliminary told me. So we held Lau out. He could have went, and we held him out. So hopefully he'll be okay. I don't know what DeMario's status is. We basically held him out. So we're hoping that'll be a good prognosis. But no, I'm proud of where we are right now, and it doesn't matter where you start. Don't matter where you are in the middle. It matters how you finish. So this is the grind, man. This is the kind of time of year that. You got to grind, you got to fight to stay relevant, and so every week it's kind of like a single elimination tournament. And right now we're in control of our own destiny, and we got to go figure out a way to beat one of the best teams in the country next week.
Cody Cole had the pick up and run touchdown in the first quarter. Then Tim White had the tipped play where he took it for a touchdown. How big was it, especially after how you guys started the season, the first 4 games, to really have those bounces go your way?
Well, that 4th and 1 was an interesting play. We had a little conversation with Coach Norvell, and he said, "I guarantee you this play is going to work." And then when I seen it, I thought, well, man, I was just about to get a little upset. But worked out. No, it was one of the things we talk about. If you play to the end of the whistle, I think that's one of the things we've talked to our guys about. And there were some plays early in the game where we quit on the play, where we stopped on the play. I don't know if you guys noticed that, like on some balls thrown deep and stuff like that. So that was a real emphasis in the second half. And so obviously that was a big play in the game. The 4th and 1 or 2, whatever it was, and you tipped that ball. And then on the first drive, that was huge. And what it is it's not it's guys hustling, and we talk about covering the ball, and so our guys are hustling and making things happen there. So you work hard and you play every play and max out every play. Good things happen to you. Sometimes it bounces your way.
Coach, where do you think that Tim White has made the biggest strides so far this season?
Wow, there's lots of things I like about Tim White. Such a great young man. I mean, tremendous young man, a guy that exemplifies what our program's about. Man, I think he's improved every week as a returner. I think he's getting better with his route running. He's a guy that I love getting him the ball quickly where he can have time to do things with it. So he's just gotten better. I mean, probably one of the big things is just understanding and comprehending the fundamentals it takes to execute and play, and then move him around and play him in a lot of different spots. He's really a smart kid, has done a good job. So I think he's no doubt, one of our go-to guys.
In the first 4 games, Coach, you had 7 points in the first quarter combined. Last 2, 26 points the last 2 weeks. It's, how important is that early offense to get your team going? How much do you stress those quick starts leading up to a game?
Yeah, man, I tell you, I don't know. I tell you, I'm big into, obviously it's about 4 quarters, but, if we can get a rhythm in a game, and really what I mean get a lead, when we're leading at halftime, we got a pretty good record. Because by the time you get to halftime, it's kind of, they've kind of done their deal, and we've kind of done our deal. We've kind of gone back, all the little things have kind of done, and then you got to go play. And so, and then I think our conditioning kicks in. So it's really important that we start fast. And obviously, I think that we're a team that plays well from ahead. Obviously, you can look at I don't know what our record is when we're ahead at halftime. 27-1. That's pretty good. So I'd like to be ahead at halftime. That'd be a pretty good deal. But no, that's been huge and big. But what you see today too, blocking a punt, getting takeaways. That's something that in the early games we didn't get a lot of those. One of it had to do with playing triple option teams, and you don't get a lot of opportunities like that. So, setting up scores and things like that's big for us. And there's a reason why we attack and we do the things, because we have to generate those type of short fields and things like that for our offense. So that is critical for us, is to get a fast start.
Coach, I know you're focused on what's ahead of you, but what's it been like this first half of the season? It's been kind of a roller coaster.
It's I don't know. I spend most of my time thinking about is these seniors, these guys like V and Christian and Burke and DJ and Demetrius Cherry and Antonio Longino, and I'm just trying. I don't think much about all that. I mean, I don't. And also, I realize that people are gonna love you when you win, and they're not gonna love you, and they should not love you when you lose. Period. And we've got them where they expect us to play well and win every game here, and that's exactly what the plan's been. And so, that puts a little pressure on you. And but that's what we signed up for. I like it, and that's the way I think that to move our program where it needs to move, that's what it's all about. And so this has been a great year. I've had a lot of fun. To get kicked in the gut and knocked down, and and then go over to L.A. and win like that, and that's pretty cool. I kind of like that, but I'd rather just win them all and make it easy, But we're not quite there yet, but we're gonna get there. But I can tell you, these group of guys are incredibly enjoyable to work with. They would probably say that I'm sometimes enjoyable to work with. Our staff might not say it very often at all. Couch Cassidy said, I pay him really good to say it.